This is a registered nonprofit, and there will be monthly financial reports that are available, and there will be an annual financial report that's available available to all of the members after the fact. It is after the end of the year and at the end of the month.
Yes, I do have a question.
Okay.
Has the board of directors addressed the liabilities or the liabilities of purchasing the land called Slab City? And if in any kind of way, has there been any survey? What are the encumbrances of Slab City, purchasing Slab City, and what do you plan on doing regarding those encumbrances? What I'm prefacing this with is like the original premise. This whole thing is you can buy this property for $1, because of the price of the property minus encumbrances. What are the encumbrances, and how are you going to address the encumbrances?
Good question.
Now, what do you mean? I'm just asking for clarification. No, not just let me. Do you mean stuff that would affect, like, if somebody had? Are you saying like if somebody had a house built here on what would then be our property?
That's one of them, yeah.
Health codes and zoning.
Well,
what are the zoning effects once you purchase a property?
Same as it is now.
You know that for sure. Who'd you talk to at the zoning department?
What would they zone it as?
There is a zoning to Slab City because Stan got that information a few years ago.
Agricultural is
Remember
around
that?
us.
Yeah.
Agricultural.
Let you get away with a lot of things. I can tell you that.
Isn't that what this is zoned as? All this area out here is agricultural?
Well, it's being government land is probably not zoned at all.
Yeah, good guess.
Being that it's under CalSTRS.
It's zoned to agriculture and recreation, I think, right now.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, we want to keep that the same. And
I mean, the attempts to purchase.
I don't see that.
No, but why? The question is, why can you buy this for $1 or the pocket change, and because evidently, right, according to my conversation with Jim Porter, is he said we're evaluating the encumbrances right now, and then we'll figure out what to get back with them. So I'm trying to figure out whether you guys have thought about this.
What we
and
have, what we think is the encumbrance is us. I mean, all of us.
It's.
Isn't there mandatory cleanup costs that come with this property?
There's what?
Yes, I believe that's it. We're all part of it.
Yeah, but who is going to pay for that cleanup cost? I think that's what he's asking.
Well, what? Clean up what?
Well, 50 years of dumping human waste into the ground.
What the military buried in the late 40s.
What stopped the previous purchasers from purchasing a property? We have two examples
Well, there's a
of them walking away from the
difference
table
between
because
purchasing
the.
and Bigfoot.
20 years ago, Mike?
There is a difference between that. We are a charity working on a land trust versus a personal purchase of an individual purchase. There is a difference.
I would completely understand that if there were any figures backing this up. But it's like the treasurer's report. You reported how much you have in the bank, $500? The last number I saw was in May, or actually April, and you had $1,500 in the bank. And the report was you got, what, $600 in PayPal, and you spent $110 on a dumpster and $50 more, and I'm like, what happened to all that money?
Why don't you look at the minutes from the last meeting?
It's all there.
How much was it for the 1023? $400?
The minutes for the last meeting has your financial statements?
There are no financial statements.
Answer your question, like there was $400 for that 1023.
We've had some difficulties. The computer.
Bills on
Bill,
the
one moment, please. We had some technical difficulties. Our computer was down.
For 6 months?
No, not for 6 months. You're talking April, right? It's only July.
It started in it started in November.
I understand, and there was not a report.
We haven't seen a balance sheet or an income statement in 6 months. Not one. And you're talking about purchasing land with obvious liabilities that have stopped previous sales from occurring, and your answer to the question is, oh, we think it's this or think it's that. And,
well, then you've got nothing to worry about, do you?
When I ask you about a pro forma, where's a pro forma for the next year to 5 years? Any business would have that document. This is where we're heading, and this is what we think we're going to get, and this is what we're going to spend.
What, are you trying to sell you something?
Yeah, it's a company. That's how you run a company.
Okay, he's an idiot. There's a whole bunch of questions that you just asked.
Yeah, we've been asking them.
And I'm going to start with the first one that you asked about a financial statement. That's done at the end of the first year when you file the Form 990.
I have video of
Excuse me,
why.
but I'm answering the question.
Okay.
Okay, so there is a financial statement that is done at the end of the first year. Okay, I think we lost Wyatt.
Yeah.
Can you hear us now? I'm going to try and get you back.
No, that was a Canadian.
Beep, beep, beep.
We just left.
The Form 990 gets filed at the end of the first year. The Form 199 gets filed at the end of the first year. Those are all charitable tax returns, state and federal tax returns. They follow the financial statements that are done at the end of the year.
All right.
What you get every month or every meeting that we've had so far is a treasurer's report that gives you a running balance of what's in the account and what's been spent. And I'm pretty sure that it's all right there. It's all in the minutes.
Okay, so when Wyatt said, I've got the video from February where he promises.
I don't know about your video.
When he promises to give us financial statements at the end of every month and at the end of the year.
Excuse me, but no, we never made a statement to you as a board.
You want to listen to Paul or Wyatt?
You a financial statement. What we did say was that there would be treasurer reports. Now maybe the wording isn't what exactly that you thought. Now I'm sorry.
It's not exactly what I thought?
No. Hopefully that answers your question.
Here.
I'm not arguing with you. Sorry. It's not an argument.
No,
this isn't a debate.
Show you the facts.
No, I'm not debating. I'm answering a question.
So he wasn't telling the truth in this video.
I'm not answering that question.
So we're right back to where we started. Why ask questions if you won't answer anything?
Enough.
It's not a point of order.
Enough.
It's all right.
Mr. Brown, it's not a point of order. This is a stakeholder question and answer period.
And I asked a question and I got no answer.
You're getting an answer.
Okay, I have a question, please.
Okay, you just let me get Wyatt back on the phone.
Let's get we lost connection. Crappy connection spot. It's like a vortex.
This is a registered nonprofit, and there will be monthly financial reports that are available, and there will be an annual financial report that's available to all of the members after the fact, because after the end of the year and at the end of the month.
So it's a question of faith, and I think acquiring Section 36 is exactly the same thing. And sometimes I have some doubt about it, but I have no doubt in my mind, if we don't do this, that we're all going to be gone from Section 36 within 2 or 3 years.
And you have faith in that?
I have faith in that. I do.
Yeah.
And I can't prove it to you if you don't.